Moises Caicedo to Chelsea is off. Liverpool have had a £110 million bid accepted after Chelsea have paid the £100 million for Moises Caicedo. 3 months down the bin, 3 months wasted. Somebody needs to lose their job. I'm not one to come on camera and say, get rid of the board, but an individual in that board needs to be held responsible for what has happened. I don't care. Somebody needs to lose their job. 3 months Chelsea have been actively pursuing the signing of Moises Caicedo. A fee of £100 million was set from the origin. You knew it. You bid 60 million, 70 million, 75 million, 80 million, 90 million. And eventually paid out the value that they wanted. But if you originally did it, Liverpool would have never had a chance. Liverpool have secured the talent. Liverpool are acting like a proper club. Chelsea's become the joke. Chelsea has literally eroded in front of our eyes. The club that we used to be, the proper institution that we used to be. When we went into bidding wars, we knew what we were going to pay, and if we weren't going to pay it, we would walk away. In this case, we knew what we were going to pay. We paid it, and still we got bullied because we couldn't close the deal. Negligence of the finest accord. The deal is not fully done just yet, but even if they turn this around, somebody needs to be held accountable for this actions. Moises Caicedo to Liverpool was agreed at 1 a.m. in the morning after Chelsea's pathetic last-ditch attempt to secure the deal was off. I've got the full details, and to say that I am angry is an understatement. It is absolutely unacceptable. I couldn't even be bothered to make a coffee. I had to go and grab myself one because I was that fuming. I went for a walk, 6 a.m. in the morning. I wake up and I got text messages blowing up my line saying, have you seen this? I can't believe what we've witnessed. We're going to break it down. What happened in the 12 hours I didn't post? Why Fabrizio Romano had leaked everything in such a cool, meticulous way. We're going to break it down. We're going to talk about it. And then we're going to see what's next for Chelsea. But before we get started, today is not a day that all of us are gonna celebrate. But I need you lot to give me a favor here now. Hit the like button, and most probably you made it this far. Subscribe to the channel, because evidently you're enjoying what you're watching. So get me at least to 30k. Give me that consolation, because this Caicedo news has absolutely destroyed my opinion of what's gonna happen this season. Where do we start? Where do we start? Because I think we need to start at the top and almost work in chronological order. Yeah, 2 days ago, we've received a rumour that Liverpool was going to go in for the one and only Moises Caicedo. Liverpool inquired, Chelsea retaliated by bidding 48 million for Romeo Lavia. We said, why are they doing that? We sat on the channel, we discussed it in detail. We're like, are Chelsea trying to show ambition? I was giving them the benefit of doubt. You know, I was like, we're a proper institution. We won't get bullied. We've been negotiating on the deal for 3 months. We are not going to be the victims of a Mikhailo Mudryk and Arsenal saga. We are not going to be the victims of Tchouaméni to Liverpool saga, of Bellingham to Liverpool saga. Well, guess what? We are. We've embarrassed ourselves. Chelsea have outdone themselves. Moises Caicedo, 5 days ago, packed up his bags, packed up his stuff. He said he's got an injury. I'm not playing for Brighton anymore. He's been in London ever since then. He's been in West London at a hotel. We know that confirmed. There have been pictures taken of him in central London, outside of Big Ben, taking beautiful smiley faces, him and his agent, just waiting for the deal to be concluded. Chelsea was stalling. Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart were just sipping on their Starbucks coffee. They were telling you, don't worry, geezer, one day, don't worry, we'll pay the fee. Brighton don't know what they're doing, don't worry. Paul, don't worry, we're genius. Paul, we're geniuses, don't worry. Todd's giving us the money, we'll do whatever it takes. They've been taking their time. Well, guess what? You both look like Muppets right now. Because why this is happening is because, number one, there is a bid and a valuation set out for this player. They knew what the valuation was, £100 million. And what did they do? And this makes it stinky. 60 million, 65 million, 70 million, 80 million, 90 million tempted, gone in with the 100 million. You pathetic mugs. Absolute mugs. You are melons, you are watermelons, you are absolute strawberries, you're absolute fairies, you are idiots. On every single scale of being stupid, you are stupid. Not only did you bid the valuation that was eventually set how the club basically told you, you're going to pay this money or you're not getting the player. You still paid it after saying for 3 months we're not going to do it. But you didn't get the player. And now it's a public fiasco. It's a public embarrassment. Liverpool have secured him. Liverpool have had a bid accepted. Ornstein confirmed. Fabrizio confirmed. At 2 a.m. in the morning, this all kicked off. Chelsea's bid went in. Melissa from Sky Sports is reporting that Liverpool had £110 million accepted and they also have a sell-on clause included. So when they decide to move Caicedo on, guess what's going to happen? Caicedo is going to give Brighton another payout. Tony Bloom, well done. We went to Tony Bloom and negotiated for 3 months for Caicedo, only to give him 20 million and take Robert Sanchez off their hands. We are a joke of an institution. And then we're going to get all this. And this is the backlash from this now. Because the deal's not done yet. So Chelsea most probably could come in and rectify the situation. I'm not holding my breath. And the reason I'm not holding my breath is because they walked away from Ugarte. They said, we're going to go and get the one and only Moises Caicedo. Ugarte went on to PSG, accepted the deal, and absolutely is going to be a fantastic player at PSG. Okay, no problem. Then they went in after Moises Caicedo for 3 months. They waited, they haggled, and now they're giving me Tyler Adams, US men's national team Tyler Adams, and they want me to be happy. Oh my God, this is the most toxic way to announce a new player. You're spending money on Kennedy Perez, on Chuko Ogochukwu from Rennes. You're spending money on Angelo. You're spending money on David Washington. You're spending money on Matos from Norwich. You're spending money on players I have no clue how they're going to contribute to this side. But you're neglecting Chelsea's most pressing issues in the first team. You bought a bloody club. I don't swear on this channel, but I am close to absolutely cussing people out. I am really trying to restrict myself purely because I have an audience that varies from different ages. I've got older people that watch my channel, and I think it's a sign of respect for me not to swear in front of them. And I've got younger kids, and I want to set a good precedent of not being able to swear in front of them and eloquently expressing myself without using bad language, because my vocabulary is big enough where I can describe how I feel without cussing. However, I am emotional right now. There's no two ways around. We had to have this player. The optimism for this season from me at this present moment has been sucked out. I've got no excitement for this season whatsoever. And a lot of you are going to say, Alex, it's one player. We can't be orientated around one player. Nkunku is out, the goals are gone. The spine of the midfield that I thought we were going to have in Enzo Fernandes and Moises Caicedo is gone. The top tier midfield with the potential with André Santos behind him, it's gone. You're going to have to get used to a young Romeo Lavia and André Santos having to step up and be ready to compete for top 4. And top 3 position is gone. Don't expect us to do any of that. Because the reality is players are going to have to step up beyond their years for that to happen. Guys, there will be more news. And I will be back later today. So hit the bell notification button. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. But I will be back later. And I will break down what has happened. There is news about Kepa potentially leaving as well. But I am so hurt by what Chelsea have done in this window. Disasi doesn't inspire me. Nicholas Jackson is a great potential signing. And other than that, what else have we done? Angelo, young player for Strasbourg. Doesn't impact us right now. Ogochukwu, young player potentially for Strasbourg. Doesn't inspire me right now. We need genuine players right now. What are we doing? Pathetic window. This is a bad window. Like genuinely, this has ruined my morning. Absolutely ruined it. See you later today. Peace out. I'm out. Bye.